going on, guys? Alright, so it's hot as hell out, and I thought I would just torture myself by cooking something amazing even though it's hot out. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do potato steak nachos. It's fucking amazing. You guys are going to love it. So first things first, you're going to preheat your oven. Oven's going to get preheated. It's going to go to 450, okay? After you preheat the oven, potatoes, the most important part of this whole thing. Gonna wash them. You know, I've already washed this potato, but give me a generalization. You wash the potato, shake it off. You don't peel the potato because you want the skin so it has like a little bit of a crisp taste. You know, some potato recipes you peel, you don't for this one. Now, I'm not a pro. That is the point of this. So if you want to judge me on cutting, that's fine. But the point of this is that people who can't cook, like myself, can do it too. So this is how I hold it. This is how I cut it. It's okay if, like, you know, you don't cut it well, or if there's an issue, don't let someone like judge you on how to cut. I do a rocking motion, and honestly, it's not like a pro way to do it, but it works, you know. Just watch your fingers. Pay attention to what you're doing. I think that's the most important part. And if you, I'm gonna try to get this little bit right here. I just do this. I just cut that in half like that. All right. So then you have those. I'm just gonna add them to here. Now, I've used 5 potatoes. You can use more. Your potatoes are your nacho chips, basically. In no way is this healthy for you. This is not. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and say potatoes are great. It's just something that's fun to do. So the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna start adding your ingredients. So, olive oil, ground black pepper, salt, paprika. Also, little fun fact, paprika is a Hungarian spice. You didn't know that. It's used all over the world, but this is where they got it from. This is what's mainly used. So, first things first, the olive oil. You're going to coat your potatoes in the olive oil. Just like that. You don't have to go nuts with it. You just have to coat all your potatoes. Next thing you're going to use is your salt. I put some in the hand and then I just spread it about. Next thing is your ground black pepper. Let's be honest, ground black pepper is the shit. So this is why we're using it. Try to just get all up in there. Also, as I ground this black pepper, I'm going to tell you this is the first of a 3-part series of these nachos. Because I don't post a lot of videos, so I try to do them in spurts so you guys have something to watch until I do it again. Next up, a little Hungarian spice, paprika. Now, same thing with, I like to put my paprika in my hand and spread it about. Some people, you know, but for you guys, I'm just going to douse. I'm just going to trust myself. I mean, really, with paprika, you can't go wrong, but it's about taste and what you guys like. So, just like that, should be enough paprika. The next thing you're going to do after that is you're going to wash your hands. Wash your hands is so important. I like to wash my hands, like, while I'm setting up the potato, before I set up the potatoes and then after I get ready to do this stuff. So, you get them all up in there. Because nobody likes gross hands. It's a fact. We went over this before. You shouldn't have to cook with some gross-ass hands. If you're going to feed people you care about, you don't want them to get sick. Now, get in here and you start stirring the potatoes up, okay? Don't be shy. Don't be afraid of it. It's just potatoes. You know, really judge it, see, you know, and also stirring it up helps you figure out whether or not you need more olive oil or anything like that, if you do or not. I think we're good on olive oil. But you never know. Stirring it up lets you know because you can feel it. If it's all coated through your potatoes, then you know. Might do a little bit more paprika. It's all touch and go. It's about what spices you like and stuff, so. Might add a little more paprika. And we're going to keep stirring. Hold on, a little more. Get up in there. Alright, so next thing you're going to do is you're going to lay the potatoes out on this wax paper tray right here. See, I got the wax paper going already. And, you know, if they don't fit, you know, make them fit. I like to do thin slices, but it's hot out, so I just did thick ones. So, you know, sometimes they're not all going to fit, so you just got to do your best to make them fit. Like I said before, I used 5 potatoes. The more potatoes, the more chips you have, the better your serving is going to be. And that's like the general rule of that. So you want to have them faced up. Like if you have any like end ones like this, you just want them facing up like that. And even the end pieces, you can really chop in half and get them flatter if you need to get them to fit. But yeah, these are just great to have anytime. I don't know. It was hot out, and for some reason, I'm a psycho, and I was like, you know what? I want nachos. So that's what I'm doing. And like I always tell you guys, you know, I'm not some kind of crazy master chef. I don't do anything anybody else doesn't do. I put my pants on one leg at a time, just like you guys. In fact, I'm a terrible cook. But yeah, like, look. Now, you see the problem we have here? How they're not fitting? Just look. Get in there. Just make them fit. It's not the end of the world. They're gonna cook. You know, they're potatoes. It's okay if they touch. If you gotta put them on top of each other, do it. Like I said, the potatoes, they're gonna cook all the same. But try to get them flat in here. And like I said, if you can't, it's not the end of the world. Only got a few more potatoes. I got like 2 more potatoes I gotta get in here. I'm a very fat man. I like to use all my potatoes. Don't judge me, people. And there you have it. Now, we're gonna stop here. This is the first part. I also want to mention to you guys while I have the chance at the end of the video, because I told a friend I would. If you get a chance, go to Magical Mayhem. He's a great guy. If you like anything magic related, you know, he does a bunch of random things like that. He's a really cool guy. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit for the second part.